Malaysia is on its way to becoming a BRICS member, according to the country's Prime Minister. Anwar Ibrahim elaborated on the new direction Malaysia is taking, pledging last year to ditch US dollar dependency.
We have made our policy clear and we have made our decision. We will start the formal process soon. As far as the Global South is concerned, we are fully supportive. I have worked very well with President Lula on the expansion of the membership. We are waiting for the final result and the feedback from the South African government. This is the Western narrative. You see, this is the problem with the West. They want to control the discourse, but we can no longer accept it because they are no longer a colonial power and independent countries should be free to express themselves.
The head of Malaysia's International Trade Ministry says the turn towards BRICS will be economically beneficial.
Wow. Wow. Did you hear those words, Theo, from the leader of Malaysia? When he mentioned that, you know, what the West does, right? Tries to control the narrative using the dollar, tries to control countries using the dollar. And now Malaysia is standing strong against the Western agenda. Those are countries that passport bros need to prioritize. We know the West's values, their culture, and Malaysia is standing strong against it. That is what I want to hear, brothers. That is exactly countries that we want to hear in 2024. Countries that stand up against America and its dollar system and the Western powers that be. Awesome. What's your thoughts on this particular clip here, Theo?
It's a nothing burger. Yet again, let's look at Malaysia's GDP. Malaysia's GDP is only $445 billion. So it's comparable to a decent U.S. state. If you look at their trading export partners, 21% is Taiwan, 9.2% is Singapore, 8.7% is United States, and 7.7% is Japan. Those are all US dollar markets. If they were actually depending on China and Russia, and particularly Russia, then that would be something. But if they're using, let's say they go to BRICS, but they're selling, their customers are using dollars, it isn't anything. Again, they're going to have to be using dollars because those countries aren't going to be using BRICS. So what I would look at it is, are they actually trading more with Russia in particular? And the answer to that is no, they're not. Again, that's why it's another nothing burger with this. We need the thing that we need to really have is actual industrialization within Russia, where it's actually producing a lot. It actually has some sort of real value outside of oil. Then we have an issue. The only currency that could actually really take on the dollar would be the yuan. Then that would be an issue if it were actually convertible direct. But they're not allowing that in the market. That's controlled currency because they know that there would be a capital flight outside of China immediately if that happened. So now, man.
So steps here, Phil. Obviously, this is just beginning stages here, Phil. Life could be very different in 10 years' time, 20 years' time, 5 years' time, but it takes time to put economies to slowly move away from the US dollar and start doing things differently, Phil. Slow steps here, Phil, okay?
As I've stated,
it's very sorry, Phil. Hold on, sorry. But Phil, it's very clear here, right, that countries here are pushing back against America and the American hegemony it has around the world, Phil. Now, we know the dollar is the strongest currency in the world alongside the pound, but Phil, 10 years' time, 20 years' time, it'll be a different world. I'll tell you that, Phil.
If they're selling mainly to the West, they're going to be using dollars. You can't say another currency and then sell to the West. It doesn't work that way. You can't do it. It doesn't work that way. Impossible. I would say in 10 years, Russia's going to lose half of Siberia. That's more realistic. They're going to lose half of Siberia either the republics gaining independence or merging with China. That would actually be more realistic. Russia doesn't have the ability to maintain its borders. That's more realistic. That's where I actually see something. China's fine, but not Russia.
We'll see, Theo. I'm really from Malaysia here, but overall, brother, from a cultural perspective here, I'm happy that I'm hearing those kind of words from the leader of Malaysia in regards to the West. So that means they know what they're up to, the West is, and Malaysia wants to keep its culture, Malaysia, and ditch the dollar dependency. But as long as it's an idea and I'm working towards it, that's exactly what I want to hear. Malaysia is officially on the passport bros list. Okay.
As a single 30-year-old, I have been really in my feels the last few weeks. My younger sister had a baby. I absolutely love him. He's gorgeous. One of my good friends is getting married. I've just come back from her hen do. And my dating life could not be any drier. Literally any drier, but it is. It's how ironic I'm saying this sitting in my car while it's raining. And I feel like this is what everyone my age who is single dreads, you know, like everyone's lives are moving on around them. But trying to be positive, you know, it's okay to feel a bit lonely and down in the dumps sometimes, but it's normal. And there's so many people that are single in the same position as me. I'm actually going traveling for 3 months in January, so like I'm doing stuff. It's not for the want of trying, but it does get you down sometimes. These things, you know, it's hard to put into words that you move at your own pace and everyone's life moves in, you know, different directions at different times, but it couldn't ring any more true at the moment. So if anyone else is going through this, then you're not alone. Our time will come. It's just one of those phases.
Damn, Theo, 30-year-old single woman feeling a bit sad about her choices. Break down for us, Theo. Damn.
Well, she needs to figure something out because time is ticking. And, you know, the closer she gets to 35, the least likely she's going to get married. So she needs to figure it out. That's all I can say about her. I really, you know, got a lot of women like this. I got friends in America who are just like this. And again, I'm 51 years old. Over the last 15 years, how many thousands of women I've known have I seen gone from I can marry anyone and do anything to my eggs are gone. I can't have children anymore. It's over. And now they're barren. I've seen zillions of them. So just another one. That's it. Guys, I would say, you guys, don't feel sorry for these women in the West. They could have had anyone. Go abroad, marry someone who's wonderful, and stay abroad with her. Make a new life abroad, and you'll be okay.
Theo, shouldn't we blame society for lying to these women, Theo? I mean, Theo, maybe we should feel sorry for these women, Theo, right? Maybe we should actually have some heart for them, Theo. You know, society lies to them, Theo. Feminism lies to them. College lies to them, Theo. TV shows lies to them, Theo. Theo, I think shouldn't we feel sorry for them, Theo, in your opinion?
No, feminism lied to them, yes. But their parents didn't lie. Their grandparents didn't lie. They said the truth to them. And they decided not to listen to their family. And now they're going to, you know, be unable to reproduce and they're going to die alone. There's justice.
Damn. Don't feel sorry for them, brothers. Get your passport.